Hello again, Starscream back, and I've been promising to do this for ages, so I will do it now. I'll try and ignore it if the camera goes black, green, red, purple, pink, or any other random colours it decides to alter into. Hope I didn't tick people off too much with my review of the movie. I do like the movie, as I said. It's just I just added a lot of critical points to it. I hope people get the right idea when I criticise things. It doesn't mean to say I dislike it or you shouldn't like it. I'll ignore that. But I still liked it, so as I said, it's just a bit of fun. So don't take it too seriously when I moan about things. Anyway, I've got to do Sludge now, and please obey me, Toy. He's very old, my Sludge, I'm afraid, because he's the original one I owned. Here we go. Generation 1 Sludge. And I must admit, it's a very nice Transformer, a very good figure. It won't be a long review, I'm sorry to say, because, well, you might be pleased to say, hey, he's going to shut up quicker than usual. No, it's the fact is there's not a lot of character for him. Comics, cartoon, any continuity you go for, there isn't that much. I think he probably is, if not without a doubt, the dumbest out of the Dinobots. Grimlock's, he's very arrogant, self-important, believes he should be the leader. Slag, I think he's probably along the similar lines, but he's a lot nastier than Grimlock. He's more self-obsessed. He wouldn't give himself at all. Swoop, as we've seen on many occasions, he had a lot of backstory, and he had a lot more going on in his head than possibly most of the Dinobots did. And he even allowed himself to help humans, which I don't think any other Dinobots would have. Snarl. Snarl is slightly more easygoing than the others. And the only thing against him is he hates his alt mode, i.e. the Stegosaurus, which he finds disgusting. And if you're going to go on the two different continuities, i.e. when they left Cybertron, they weren't their alt forms, so when they landed on Earth, they were given, or the scanner chose it for them, or you're going to go by the cartoon continuity where they were created on Earth, i.e. they were never knew any better. So if you're going by that one, Snarl didn't have a problem at all, did he? Because he was already like that. He didn't know any different. They never saw Cybertron. Anyway, he's a good warrior. Most of the damage that he does usually involves inflicting accidentally upon himself. As you can tell, I think it's either a Diplodocus or a Brontosaurus, and I'm going to go with Brontosaurus for him. He's clumsy, he's huge, and he's small-minded. Easily led, although he's a loyal follower of Grimlock. Anything Grimlock says he'll do, without question. Not because he necessarily would agree or not agree, it's just he hasn't got the brain to think about it. As I said in my Snarl review, I had Snarl, but I always wanted the Brontosaurus Diplodocus type transformer into Dinobot, so I pretended Snarl was broken, so I could get Sludge. Yet again, I'll go into the toy now. As I said, I can't do an in-depth review of the character, I'm afraid, because there isn't one. Diaclone compartment there. No Diaclone. Diaclone original colour. If I remember cool, this should be blue, or a slightly different colour. And it is a knockoff variation. I think it has wings and a horn and everything going on there. And they aren't official. So if you see them and somebody says they're official, they're not. But they do look great. Look, I'll transform him. He's quite poseable. My one's got stiff arms and wobbly legs. Not a great combination if you want to display him. His arms fold up. Chest. All the Dinobots have a nice transformation. This is metal, by the way. This is, for some reason, getting caught. As I said, he's quite old. Chest panel together. Head rotate round. Fists in. Rotate the body round. I had a problem with this. For years and years I had my Snarl transformer. Okay, look. You see that leg there? That's how I used to display it. I thought it displayed like that and you used to keep doing the splits. I never realised it actually bent up like that and then comes back down for the transformation. So I used to display him like that and he had wobbly legs. And never mind, it's just... I've no interest to anybody but myself, I suppose. But I'm doing the review, so I'll flatter myself that somebody may or may not be interested. Rotate that back round, flip the tail around. I'm afraid he has... I can't remember how that happened. Look. His tail's snapped there. Well, that side. It's not my fault. And just pull the rear legs out. And here he is. And he looks a bit drunk, doesn't he? Right there. There we go. Oh, you're not doing it justice. Come on, stay up. Oh, poor chap. He's feeling a bit droopy. Comes to us all with age, I've heard. There we go. That's Sludge. And it's quite a nice transformation. If it was to be standing up, right, look, on my hand. And if I put a bit of blue tack on the back of his head, it would stay up. But there we go. It's a very nice transformation. It's quite neat, and it's balanced in both modes. The robot mode and the alt mode. They don't let each other down. And as I said, he's quite poseable, comes with varying weapons like they all do. And probably, I must admit, I can't think of a lot else to say about Sludge. I like the toy, transformation's good, and there's not a lot of character because, in all fairness, I'm afraid he is dumb. He makes it through the movie, he's quite prominent in the movie, but he never says anything as far as I recall. He mutters a few and he likes the fact that Grimlock's telling stories, but then they all did. I'll ignore that too. But other than that, he doesn't do a great deal. He makes it into season 3, yet again more of a background character, and pretty much fades away, I'm afraid. If there's anybody who can pick me out where he appears later on, by all means. There is going to be a world's smallest one I've seen, but that's not been released yet. I think it may have been in Japan or the States, but I don't have it. The second I do, I'm quite happy to post it up for a quick, I don't know, I suppose I could review it, but I suppose there wouldn't be a lot of point. I'd try and do a roundup of all the world's smallest I've got, and that would probably be the best way of doing it. Anyway, that's Starscream signing out, and see you out there. I hope that was some help, and he's done at last.